Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Second and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
On the ground, they'll go with Rachaad White, the back out of Arizona State. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
You have to wonder if next time, does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play? It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 12th touchdown of the year. Grupe able to add the extra point. The Saints will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Run down. That's a loss on the play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. On 2nd down, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
Feels like they needed that sack. This entire drive, it feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they're on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears, they're on the board. It's 7-3. Cairo Santos, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That is caught downfield. It's Shaheed. That pickup good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Back to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. Inside the 20. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick six.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears are on top. It's now 10-7. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From his own end zone, Rashid Shaheed. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Right back to the air following that pick six. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And he will score. Touchdown Saints.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They will run it over center with Swift. And he nearly got the 1st down there. We'll give him 9 yards, but setting up a very manageable 3rd and 1. They'll go again with Swift. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down. And the Bears 1st down. Off play action. Here's Williams. That is intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after one, the Saints out on top. More from New Orleans after this. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That one is complete to Hardman. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Parked at the 29. Second and a yard. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Here comes the blitz as he looks. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Well, they just try a very short throw, and instead, the defense takes it back the other way, and they come up with the big play, scoring the touchdown.
Mike, for how fast he jumped that route, it almost seems like he was in the huddle and ran the route for the quarterback. I mean, he was there before the receiver, and as you said, there was nothing left to do but take it all the way back the other way.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A wide-open receiver downfield. This one is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
That's good for the Saints. at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Fires left sideline. That is complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's a 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And the Saints will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. They send him right out of the slot. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Third down, 3 to go. For the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. Give up the middle with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. A dive and a catch. catch. Incredible.
Complete with DJ Ward. A gain of 13 yards. And the Bears.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete.
So trying to get the ball out of the hand of the quarterback. That's the best way to slow down any good pass rush, but the accuracy and the run after catch is a critical part of the play. So when this ball is not thrown out in front, what they call the front shoulder pad throw, it makes it really hard for this slant route to get completed, and the ball's thrown so far behind him.
18 yards on the connection. Good for a Bears first down. We'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need.
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and long. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, like when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Going for it all. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact on the rest of the game. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds. Now the officials say no, it is incomplete. Crisis averted for the offense, at least for the moment. A near turnover there. Coach, Thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. The drive begins with a run by White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Just watch the speed of the pursuit out of this safety on this tackle, Mike. His ability to play from depth and attack the line of scrimmage and meet that ball carrier in the hole and keep him to no gain. You don't see a lot of safeties able to make that tackle in the open field. That's pretty impressive. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On first down, it's Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That complete to Swift. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down.
Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's the loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the Bears' 29-yard line.
Back to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5 brings up third and 6.
This throw right side is caught by Hill. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run, and he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for, but in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Rachaad White, touchdown Saints. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He's got it. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing is Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They're going for it. Here's Williams. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a...
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown.